All right, so our chickens, we ordered 50 chicks, and about 5 weeks ago now, and we had an accidental deaths, and we've had two chicks just randomly die. So the accidentals don't really count in a sense with because that's just shit happens. They won't happen next year or whatever. You know what I mean? So, or hope not. And so for 50 chicks, we've only had two unintended deaths, which is really weird. Or and we did have a bit of a breathing problem because I went and I think I got them cold. I gave them a chill. We had them down in the lower side over in that where the dirt floor on that side, and it was much cooler and draftier. And I went and took their enclosure away from them when they're about like 5 days old, thinking they didn't have enough space, and I gave them a bit of a sneeze. So that sneeze wasn't any good. I ended up giving them extra vitamins, and actually gave them a 5-day run of antibiotics just to be safe. Neither of which actually stopped the sneezing, and then the sneezing just stopped on its own about a week ago, or well, 5 days ago. And we had 10 turkeys, and one died about 4 days in. Just it was weak and young, and it just died. And so we're doing really well. We got new bedding. I know. And that sounds like a hiccup. New bedding throughout. This is my first year for meat chickens. I'm really learning it. I got new feeders for this many birds. As you see, we got 3 lights, and I'm running a vent fan over there. I'm running that 24/7. I'm blowing air out instead of blowing air in. I'm thinking blowing air out, it gives the cold air that comes in a little more time to warm up rather than blowing cold air directly in. And you see you get some sneezes down there. But pretty minor, considering this is such a small area. Like this is, I don't think we're overcrowded at all. They're all happy. I was changing their bedding every day because I was really paranoid about this whole respiratory thing, and so I but what I found is instead of changing their bedding every day, I think I'm going to change their bedding every other day, and I put more bedding down. What I'm finding is I'm doing a full bale in this space. This is 8 feet wide, except for this narrow corridor. 8 feet wide at the back, and it's about 8 by 8 back there. 16 square feet plus this, not a lot of space. 2 inches thick. And I find pretty much I was doing half a bale a day. So a full bale now every 2 days. Bales, if I go over the hill, are $7 a bale, so it's only $3.50 a day. These birds are only alive for, oh my god, use your brain, another 4 more weeks, not even another 3 more weeks, another 20 days. I did the math on that. It was minor, another $100. Tack that on to the price of every bird. Every bird is probably, right now we're in for about over $15 per bird. We're probably going to hit $20 per bird invested by the time we're done, I would assume. And each bird at $4 a pound, 8 pounds, will be a $30 bird. So we profit $10, but we're not doing this for money. I'm just telling everybody here. Just because, in case that's, I'm doing it because I kind of know where the meat comes from. And I know they're happy chickens. But, maybe they're not in a cage. And, but, I mean, their food is processed food. Processed whatever it would be, bone meal, crap coming from a, who knows, massive feedlot. Feed producer, but whatever. And, so there you go. That's where we're at. Like I said, we're probably 5.5 weeks in, actually. And I've learned, holy cow, I have learned a lot. They go through water and food like crazy, these guys. So I had 2 of these waters, 2 gallons. I was changing them 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. And so that was ridiculous. And then instead of buying more of them, I got the large one. Pretty stoked about that. I got a 5-gallon galvanized. It was like $65. I'm also factoring in the cost of all the startup stuff, heat lamps, all that stuff into the price of these birds. So next year it will be a lot less. Yeah. So, alright, happy chickens. And like I said, the 5-gallon feeder over there too, because I just had this little chick feeder here. Yeah, there's lots to learn. You gotta keep them off the substrate so they don't get the substrate into the water, into the food. And yeah, I'm gonna weigh a bird, I think, here pretty soon. See where we're at, average size. So there you go. This ain't for anybody but me, really. If anyone gives a shit, this is so I can look back in the future when I'm old and gray and too tired to do this myself. I can watch my video again, pretend I'm doing it again. So there you go. Okay. Peace out. Night night.